Hello, man here. What are we working on today? Well, we're working on plan B for hopefully trying to remove the wasps here from the soffit on the house, and I've got a few things collected here. So let's start assembling. We're bright and early here Saturday morning. It's like 49 degrees out here. Probably, to be honest, should have been out like an hour earlier, just before it started getting light, but it's Saturday morning, right? Who wants to get up that early? I see we have a few wasps flying around out there already, so let's get this put together here real quick. And by the way, stay tuned to the end of the video, and I'll do a little more talking about some of the options we have here for this. Okay, so what we're going to be attempting to do one is vacuum said wasp here. I've got a couple boards to hopefully give myself enough length to get up there. I wish I had a couple more extensions, and I know I have some somewhere, but I've not been able to find them yet. So we're going to screw a couple boards together here in a minute. I'm not entirely sure how long I need this, so let's just, I don't know, about there somewhere. We can always adjust it if we have to. Okay. And I got the handyman's secret weapon here. Everyone's favorite, duct tape. Yeah, there's the plan, everyone. Now, I thought about putting like some clamps or something on this, but the heck with that. We'll just duct tape this, hopefully. This is the cheap crap too yet. Okay, and we'll tape it down here as well. Oh yeah, Wasp should love this one, right? The only trick might be getting the angle right here, and that's the only thing I'm worried about, because it's a little bit in the corner of the house. I don't know if you can see it from here. That we got to try to get up into, so it's a bit of a weird spot. Okay, that ain't going nowhere. Oh, see one up there now, one. Maybe some more duct tape, because it's going to be resting right on that hose there, or that pipe. Okay, let's see how that works. I got the vacuum sitting out by the door here. Let's get that wheeled around here a minute. I'm waiting for the sprinklers in the front to turn off here too. They should be about done in 1 minute here. Okay, and the offending wasp nest is right in that corner there. So we're gonna see if we get the hose up there a minute. I got the vacuum down here ready to go, plugged in. Oh, and I just seen one. Oh, there goes another one too. So we need to get this up here and start sucking those ends. Stick a bunch of bleeps in there out. Two of them so far, one. Oh, another one just came in. seal, and we're just gonna let that sit there for a couple hours and see what happens. Well, Evan, it's been 2 days later here, and I have not seen much, if any, activity up at the wasp nest up here in the corner. I left the vacuum up for 2 days. Now, I didn't run it constantly here for the 2 days, Evan. What I did the first morning when I set this up, I ran it for a couple of hours, and I was gone, so I told the wife, just go out and check it every so often. If you don't see any wasps flying around, shut it off. So it was on for a couple hours. She said she went out there and didn't see any wasps flying around, so she shut it off. When I got home, I think it was like mid-afternoon or something, I got out, I looked, and I could see there was a few wasps flying around again, Evan, so I turned it back on. I let it run for a couple more hours. I came back out, I didn't see any flying around, so I shut it back off. And then I think it was after supper time, like 6 o'clock at night or something, I went back out. I seen some more wasps flying around, so I turned it back on, and I left it run until dark time. Oh, yes, are you here as well? Okay, yep. Yes, I hear you. Okay, better give some cat attention here a minute, everyone. Okay, hopefully the cat has had enough attention here. When I got to day 2 of it, I set it back up here again. Oh, actually, I just seen one fly out of there. So, yes, they are not completely gone here yet, everyone. But they are gone enough, by the way. And if you go back, I don't know which video I'll release first here, but they were gone enough, Evan, I was able to get up in the attic space there, or the crawl space, and seal that off here. Hopefully I got that all spray foam, so I don't think they can get in the house anymore. That was kind of my main goal here. Once I've got that sealed, I'm not as concerned here, and I just seen the one fly off. Before, there was like clouds of them flying up there. But yeah, anyway, day 2 of it, I set it back up. I ran it in the morning here again for a couple of hours. And then I ran it at night for a couple hours again. So all total, I probably ran the vacuum for like 10 hours. I know it's quite a bit of time for the vacuum to run, Evan, but just sat up there sucking up wasps. I haven't looked inside the vacuum yet. It is sitting in the garage right there. I don't know. Not sure if I want to open that up yet or not, or let it sit for like a couple more weeks and make sure they're all good and dead inside there. I don't know how long it takes for wasps. Are they dead as soon as they get inside, or no idea? Anyway, I'll make another clip here, and I'll tell you folks all the different options I looked at here for this, so stay tuned for that, or if you're done, you can skip off the video now. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you like this here, and let me know if you tried this trick as well, and if it worked pretty good for you or not. Okay, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, Evan, I was going to do a little clip here at the end telling you folks some of the different options I looked at. Probably the most obvious option is to call the professionals to deal with this. A couple things with that. One, it is expensive. My wife actually looked into this for me. I didn't take the time to do it, but she made some calls. We're looking at probably about $300 to professionally remove that one. And just from looking online, it sounds like they probably like poison the entrance there, and then hopefully that'll get in and poison the nest. I don't know that they're necessarily getting in and like removing the nest. And that gets to the second option. We can remove the nest, Evan. A couple things with that. You could wait till winter time, and hopefully they all die off, and you can do that. Now, in my case, Evan, I'm not sure I would trust that or not, because it looks like there's a fair amount of heat probably getting out there, so I don't know if they would die off or not. Hopefully they would, in which case you would wait till like late winter, early spring to then get up into there and remove that. And again, to get up in there, I would have to like take the soffit down somehow. And I don't know if you can see it up here. I've got metal soffit, and then underneath that metal soffit is wooden soffit. So they just covered up the wood with the metal soffit. I don't know, a strange choice there if you ask me, but whatever. So getting up there to like remove the nest, that would definitely be a bit of a job, everyone. Not to mention, you better have some protective clothing or something, because yeah, they're going to come out of there and they are not going to probably be happy unless, again, you wait till winter time. I did look online as well, and there are products you can buy that you can poison the entrance to the nest with as well. So rather than calling the pros to do it, you can buy the chemicals yourself. Sounds like these chemicals are a little questionable, and you got to be careful with them. Wasn't a big fan of that myself. Plus, from what I read online, if you poison the nest from the outside, the nest will hopefully die. Then you might end up with an almighty stench inside. I read several cases where people had done that. They had poisoned the nest, killed it from the outside, poisoned the entrance or whatever. The nest died, and then the house stinks. I guess dying wasps stink. I don't know. And actually, that reminds me, little side note here. If you do have dead wasps laying around, make sure you clean them up as soon as possible. Another thing I read online here, dead wasps apparently give off an odor that aggravates other wasps. So if you leave a dead wasp laying around, it apparently will make the other wasps mad. Just from what I read, Don't quote me on that one, but that's what I read. So anyway, everyone, thanks for watching. You folks have any comments or suggestions, be sure to leave them down below. And until next time, everyone.